Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Thronefall. I'm just getting right into it today. We're going for the same challenge we did last time, which is the challenge of the Turtle God, plus the Wasp God, plus the Bow and Dagger. The F quest in this game, or in frostsee, I should say. I've changed up my build from last time. Instead of commander mode, I have glass cannon. Which, by the way, there's been a new patch. The game now actually says what the upgrades are. A very good change. It was a little bit ridiculous. I was just like, you deal significantly more damage. Like, there's just no way to understand what that means. But now everything says what it is, how much it does. So the challenge of the Turtle God gives enemies 75% more health. They also buffed the Wasp God a little bit, but that is fine. We'll be able to handle it, I'm sure. So in case you did not read it, so the glass cannon increases our damage by 100%, but we have 80% less HP. So we're a true glass cannon. Oh, what? That missed? Unbelievable. Getting a little bit sloppy. We should probably be fine. Like we can pull these enemies off. If we want to get fancy with it, we can try to like aggro 3 people at once. They buffed the arrows, I guess the stab with the bow and arrow as well, so it's got more range. Which is awesome. We're going to be fighting 34 slimes now. I definitely think we just need to get fire archers, and that should be good enough. I'm being a little bit bold with it. I did a run off screen on a different map on Thronefall, where I was running the same sort of glass cannon setup. I've come to the conclusion that it's very, very, very good. So, go on. I feel like we can take on anything. Yep. This round was a little bit close, but we still ended up winning, which is very nice. We're going to be fighting 8 archers now. I tend to like to get the Builders Guild up as soon as possible. I guess I'll just get another house with our extra coinage. I guess I'll put these archers here. They also changed the crossbowmen, so now they have this like little laser thing they have. And they have like this long ass wind up time, so you can sort of run out of their range before their shot goes off. So now it's a lot easier to kite them. It was possible to kite them before, but it was definitely much more pain in the ass. So they're much more doable now. I think we're outside of the range of the Wasp God now, which is nice. I want to continue to invest in our economy a bit. I think I'll get some melee armor. I'm gonna invest 3 coins in a tower. That way, the enemies have something to chew on other than my archers. And we should be relatively fine here. In fact, I'll just hold position the archers while they're like relatively in range of the tower. Scoot them up a little bit. And that should absolutely be fine. They actually buffed the greatsword as well, which I thought was interesting. I felt like the greatsword was already a really good weapon, but now it's even better. I'm not going to complain. Looks like we're probably easily going to win this wave, though we might lose the tower, so that's some score points gone. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, maintaining the houses is important. We're now fighting our first true wave over here. I say a true wave, it's a mediocre wave. I think I'm going to get some spin winners instead of berserkers and see how that does. We'll eventually be able to get another melee unit. 2. I'll get some more fire archers as well. Maybe there should have been hunters. Oh well. It's fine. I wanna get a combo of knights and spin winners. I think that combo is gonna be better than berserkers. The berserkers are certainly gonna help with the ogres and the battering rams and all that good stuff, but at the end of the day, the fire arrows already sort of counter those guys. So I think the AoE probably will suit us better. We tried AoE before and it got kind of cucked, but that's because we only had AoE units. I think the synergy with the flail guys and the knights is going to be key. Oh yeah, we've absolutely destroyed this wave. It's not even a contest. So look at him go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see, it's the 9 flyers wave. 9 flyers is definitely spooky, because they can totally just decimate our economy without us having much recourse. We don't really have any towers that we can build. We could, in theory, maybe get more archers. We already have 8 archers. I kind of think we're going to be risking a house, I guess, but I think we should just econ up even more. I guess we could get like a harbor and some houses over in this corner down here. That'll be our investment. Just because it's like a little bit out of the way of the flyers. Houses are a reasonable source of income. Just have like a... By the time one wave's passed, they've rebated half of their income. Seems really good to me. Yeah, no, this is gonna be no problem. We have our own like super bow too. In addition to the castle's bow and the 8 archers. Yep. It's not going to be even close. They're not going to damage a single building of ours. Fantastic. Very cool. So you're fighting the crossbowmen and siege engine wave. I think I'm going to get the level 3 castle now. I know it's a little bit early, but there's this upgrade, Castle Up, which is so fantastic that I think it's worth investing in very early. I'm going to get another tower, too. It's another investment. You'll see why soon enough. I'll explain at the start of the next wave. As for the defenses, I think with our glass cannon and these 4 archers and the AoE and our ability to kite the crossbowers, worst case scenario, we should be totally fine. Oh, what? Why did they shoot me? They're not supposed to shoot me. They're supposed to shoot the fucking melee dudes. That's disrespectful. Okay, they almost got me once more. Highly rude. Hey, what? Those little fucks. Why didn't they show the lasers for those buildings? Oh well, we lost 1 income. It's no big deal. The worst aspect is just the score loss. This battering ram, I imagine it's going to be destroyed before it even gets to any of our dudes, our buildings. Yeah, especially if we just slow it down by just kind of blocking it off. Yeah, poor dude. What have we got now? We've got a lot of spiky slimes and 8 duders. Yeah, it's no big deal. We just get a wall and we're golden. That's 8 fast dudes. So here's what Castle Up does. You see, this tower costs 4 gold instead of 5. It says it makes stuff cost less by 1 every round. I thought it just meant like you save 1 on every tower. No, it's like a buff it applies to the tower, which is very, very nice. Might as well invest in my melee armor once more. I feel fairly confident this wave, so I'm just going to spend the rest of the money on my economy. We might as well get the tower as well. Just get that cooking. Eventually, our level 2 towers are going to cost 1 coin apiece. At that point, I kind of want to grab them, and then the next upgrade, the tier 3 upgrades, will also start costing less and less and less. I don't think we're ever going to get them to 1 gold apiece, but if we can get, like, you know, a ballistic tower or a oil tower costing like 5 gold, then that'll be, well, I mean, it'll be 10 gold saved, but you get what I mean. It's going to be great. I'm not sure what the exact balance is, where it will end up, where, like, investing in Connie would make more sense, or investing in towers would make more sense. I'm sure there's, like, a mathematical answer to the question. As it stands, I imagine, like, investing in both early is fine. Okay, please get rid of the spiky slimes. Okay, you can see my super awesome castle contributing its DPS. Oh, down to the last drop. You only need 1 HP, after all. I think I'm gonna grab some better towers this wave, because this is the big flyer wave. It's not a good wave for us. It's definitely going to result in many, many, many building destructions unless we are very, very, very careful. We will be able to contribute in our own way, but flyers tend to ignore such contributions for the most part. Let's see, I think 4 archers here and 4 archers here should be good enough. Then we have the many towers that are leveled up on this corner. Is there any building upgrades? I'll get another tower. It's going to contribute this wave, and it's also going to be an extra effective, like 1 gold per turn if we invest in it again. So I'll personally help guard this right-hand flank, because it so desperately needs the guarding. And I'm just going to have to trust that my fucking castle helps out to keep the harbor safe. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. How's bottom left looking? Completely fucked as per usual. Okay, please don't destroy the harbor. Alright. At least we saved 1 harbor. We ended up losing all of our lovely income down here, but whatever. Some loss was inevitable. Because it's a big wave in the bottom right, I'm just going to invest in my lovely harbor in the top right. I think we've economied up now completely. By the way, Castled Up also gives its upgrade to the walls too, so getting those cooking early is definitely not bad. I think probably want extra knights. We can't quite afford another blacksmith upgrade. There's no way it lets you get three upgrades of like melee resistance. That would be ridiculous. This harbor upgrade will be really nice in and of itself. I think the optimal thing to do is just to camp next to our walls and towers. The knights will hopefully be the sort of iron wall that resists the archers. Pull these guys back a little bit. Then we can just position our archers so that they all just camp in the little zones on the left and right. I'm not super duper concerned. I'll personally try to like kite the ogres and shit and get some damage in before the enemies get to us anyways, so that will be awesome. Then after 3 waves pass or something, I'll end up upgrading all my towers. Please get over here. That's so... Get the fuck back! Jesus Christ. That's not good. Okay. I'm just gonna yoink the ogres back. They're big damaging units. I'm just gonna have to rely on my dudes to do the rest of the work. It's looking pretty grim, not gonna lie, but we do have massive AoE. I can't really get in there without instantaneously getting bodied. Handling the ogres has gotta be well enough. Just good by itself. Yeah, looks like we're gonna be fine. I'll lose a little bit of score, but that's it. Oh, jeez, I wasn't paying attention. Got fucking roasted. No, we didn't even lose our wall. That's pretty amazing. We've gotten about 10 bajillion gold. There's a... Yeah, we're on night 11 out of 13, so there's... They added descriptions too, which is so fucking nice. So Wasp, flying monsters eager to destroy every single one of your economic buildings. Yeah, I know. Rat racers are fast-rolling monsters that are not messing around. They aim right for your castle and are somewhat armored against attacks from player character. Spiky slime. Spiky slimes are small melee monsters without much brains, so they just attack whatever is closest to them. They usually appear in groups, which makes them vulnerable against splash damage. Spiky slimes have more health and attack damage than normal slimes. I mean, that's pretty much what I expected. I think, to be honest, we can upgrade our towers without worrying about it. Because it's like a 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other sort of situation. Like, if we upgrade it to tier 2, then tier 3 is going to start having reduced cost. The only way we can lose income is by leveling our towers to tier 3. Which, I mean, is definitely a problem for us. This is gonna be a really, really, really dangerous wave. The fucking flyers are absolutely gonna annihilate our shit if we're not careful. Could maybe get like a ballista tower or something, I guess, or maybe just more and more archers, but the archers all get distracted by the spiky, by the roly-poly dudes. Very not great. I guess first things first, this is a cheap upgrade. We get the cheap upgrade. We're night 11 of 13. I think that means we can't get another blacksmith upgrade, unfortunately. That is whatever. Might as well get spin to winners upgraded as well. I think these archers are already upgraded. Yeah. The towers on the left-hand side don't really do much for us. I'm kind of thinking about getting this little outpost cooking. I think I will. It's my first time doing so, but it's gotta be pretty decent. Is there any other, like, basic towers we can get? Oh, I guess I can grab these now. This one costs 2, so there's no point in getting it yet. I mean, there's no point in not getting it. I guess I will. Let's see, do you cost 2? No, you cost 3. I can invest the last 2 gold in a house. I think that will be fine. So as for our defenses, I think we just get our melee units to solo the spiky slimes up here. And then we have the archers and shit in the back. I'll have 3 of my swirly whirly dudes camped in front of the wall itself so that they can do some more AoE to the whatchamacallits, the circle. What are you guys called? The racers. I think we could probably, what we could probably do to try to relieve, or to get the archers to focus on the flyers is kind of like separate them out, have them out of range over here of the racer dudes, and I think that will work. And they'll just take pot shots as all these guys go past. I'll personally try to help as well. I think that's the plan. So yeah, as predicted, racer dudes just ran past. Looks like we're dealing reasonable damage to these flyers, but they are destroying the harbor. Look, that harbor is fucking toast, okay? It's not long for this world. It's never gonna live long. I think we might lose a house or 2, but nope, we're golden. How's the spiky slimes? They're completely unaffected by the swirly dudes. Oh well. We do have 4 towers. That are just pinging away at them. So I'm not sure if we're even gonna lose our wall. Yeah, it looks like we're not. Easy peasy wave. Okay, so now we've got, I think, the second last wave. Yep. What are these guys called? Hunterlings. Fast and dangerous monsters with the sole aim of chasing you down. They smell your royal blood all across the kingdom. Okay. So, we definitely can just let some of these towers cook still and just upgrade them in the last wave. I'm just making sure that, yeah, all these towers are relatively new. Would it be worth investing gold in this harbor? If it survives, we'd be getting 5 more gold out of it by leveling it up. It costs 7 gold, so no, mathematically, just not good. I guess I'll get some more archers and some more swirly dudes. We're just gonna invest in our units because our units are good, powerful, and there's no real reason not to. Other than, I guess, high score. But we're not high score hunters. We're just after crowns. Guess I can invest the last 3 gold into a tower. Maybe the tower that's like in the line of fire could get a little bit more HP. Very cool. We have done so. So as for the layout, I mean, I think like 4 archers and maybe 4 swordsmen should be enough to destroy these knights when you include all our other units. For the spiky slimes, I do kind of think just having archers behind our walls, that should be good enough. Just like 8 of them. We might lose the harbor, but it is big. Who gives a fuck? Let me try to get these knights out of here. We're just going to let them crash against our wonderful defenses, and that should be fine. The big wave down here. I think we just want the rest of our dudes. I mean, I'll drop a couple swirly guys here. Why not? They'll tank a little bit. Makes it slightly less likely we lose income. Anyways, the rest of these swirly guys are gonna just go down and live down here. They're gonna hopefully just do a ton of damage to the ogres and stuff. That's a little bit awkward position. Here, this should be good. I'll have some of these guys be kind of flexy units. These 4 archers will go over here, group up right behind the wall. And I guess I'll have the last 3 sort of take up a flex position here. Should be good. As for my position, I guess I'll help the ogre wave. I think the slime wave is guaranteed easy peasy. Yeah, I'll help with the ogre wave, but I think I might have to retreat because of the speedy dudes. Unless I can just pick them off now. Let's see. I'm not liking what I'm seeing over there. That's not very good. Also, this fucking battering ram is going rogue. It's gone renegade. That's not very cool. I guess it's just gonna destroy a bunch of shit. There's not much I can do about it. It be what it be. Now, without the challenge of the hawk, the speederling dudes are not very fast. Okay, I don't care about this battering ram. I care more about these dudes over here. Actually, never mind. They're handled completely. I'll help with the battering ram. Fuck it. Maybe we can prevent this wall from going down. There we go. So we lost a tower and a wall. No big deal. We're on our last wave. We have 68 coinage. Obviously, I want this tower to be burning oil. We could maybe have a support tower in this corner. Yeah, you know what? I've never seen it before. It no longer shoots at any enemies. Instead, it shoots healing orbs. That seems a little bit trash. Definitely want a wonderful oil tower here. And I kind of want a ballista tower back here. They did change, they buffed the ironclad tower, so that could be worthwhile as well. Oh, we need the walls upgraded. What am I saying? The walls are a very important part of our build. I don't think we have any free jack towers, unfortunately. We can maybe save our gold for a little bit of high score, I guess. The alternative would be getting a ballista tower back here. And you know what? That sounds much better. The ballista is going to help shorten the waves. Now, as for our unit's positioning, I think we just get our archers to be kind of locked in behind this gate. And we're just going to want like an even mix of knights and swirly dudes. I say even mix. Yeah, there we go. On each side. The knights will tank, the swirly dudes will do the AoE. It's going to be great. So let's see, I think we have 12 swirly dudes, so we're going to want one more swirly dude on the right hand side. And the rest of them can go on the left hand side, and they'll sort of meet in the middle. Guess I'll have a group of archers in the middle. Just camping. I feel like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I've lost a swirly dude somehow. These archers can all just sort of move so they're in position in this corner. That should allow them the mobility to like move around. Actually, I'll have 4 of them down here too. I remember one of the waves, the dude spawns the bottom left. So, there we go. This should be good enough. See, it's coming along the right-hand flank now. Oh, this wall over here is distracting the Slimanoids. That's pretty nice. Let's see, I think I do reasonable damage now, so I can start chunking the boss, dude. Get its wave lasting less long. I don't really care if this little settlement in the bottom left gets destroyed. It's unfortunate, but you know. I kind of want to pull these guys back. Yeah, there we go. Getting a little bit of healing. Action. Okay, I think just with the healing tower, our units are mostly safe now. The healing tower doesn't repair other towers, right? That would be super OP. There's no fucking way. No, it's targeting units. Can this dude die? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the healing tower support. It's very nice. I trust my dudes will be able to handle that. I'll just sit here and snipe this boss. We do a decent amount of damage to it. It's a little sucky that no one was in position and I killed those slime dudes. It is what it is. They buff this wave. Feels like this guy's spawning way more than he should. Please just get him. Thank you. Okay, what's the damage? Oh, there's a lot of damage up here. That's pretty horrible. Definitely would like my archers to just fucking kill these AoE, or these Slimanoids, please. Okay, it has been done. We haven't lost our archery base, so that is nice. Our units are much more set up to handle this wave with the healing tower and everything, so that is nice at least. Guess I'll personally deal with this boss guy now. Every time we hit it, it ticks it, so it's not nothing. Will potentially save us some tower HP, though it looks like our oil tower is going down pretty early this time as well. It's not very good. Get another back alley dude. I'm definitely just gonna focus as soon as possible on this guy. My AoE is horrible, so I literally have no better place I can be than crunching the boss's HP bar. Be nice if those archers were helping out somewhere else. Oh, there's so many dudes. Oh my god. There's so many of them. What the fuck? Okay. How's shit looking? Shit's looking real bad. It's not looking good. Please no. Please get off my fucking archery tower. Oh, that archery building's gonna go tits up. Never mind. Thank goodness. Now it's the right-hand flank that's getting turbo fucked. I mean, we have a lot of wall HP. So, there is that. I'm gonna try to help out back here. Yep, we stopped it from spawning a little bit. Okay, the wall broke through. No big deal. It's kind of awkward. There's not really a great place for me to attack the boss. I guess the boss is getting hit by the oil tower AoE, so it's not super bad. And all our units are protecting the walls pretty nicely. That was a nice wave. I think the next one is straight up in our castle zone. Luckily, my forces are relatively in position to help with that. Guess I'll help with the fast guys, just so we can save some castle HP. Man, there's a lot of dudes chewing on our castle. Did my tower heal me? I didn't know it could do that. Oh, please fucking protect the castle. Please protect the castle. I do not want to lose the castle like this. That would be fucking heinous. Okay, we've got the critical mass where we can deal with the fast guys before they do too much damage. They're still chunking away at our HP bar, but that is whatever. All our units are going to be in position for the next wave as well, relatively speaking. Oh, we're starting to get a bunch of AoE damage set up on the tiny dudes, so they're getting chomped as well. Okay, I think we have 2 more waves remaining. That is correct. This is actually a nice wave for us because this wall still holds. We're going to lose archer regeneration, but our archers shouldn't really be taking that much damage anyway. Yep, no biggie. All the archers are lending their aid as well. I think I'm going to personally go to the right-hand flank, just so that we can get some of these fast guys down. I'm gonna call my troops as well. Alright, please stop these slimes. Oh, these fast guys are gonna fuck my shit up so bad. Please, no. Please, no! No! What? We did so much fucking better. How the fuck did we still lose? Dude. Okay, challenge of the God of Death. Allied units are no longer revived at night. That's a really spooky one. We also got Treasure Hunter, which is decent. Fuck, man. What the hell? Maybe I'm underrating castle fortifications. I think... What would we get? What would we get rid of to still have it? Because we need glass cannons to survive the early waves. Income one is very good, but it's also not... I mean, it's an extra gold at the start when we need gold the most. And then it provides like a bunch of gold over time. No, it's definitely good. What's the third one? Castle fortification. Oh, that's also good. Dude. The only thing I can think of is like getting the third research a little bit quicker. Then we would be taking another 30% less physical damage. I'm guessing it's like a bad multiplicative damage though. It's probably like 30% less and it goes to 0.7 and then it's 0.7 times 0.3. Which would be half damage instead of... Yeah... Be half as effective. I mean, still taking 1/3 damage is good. I know, I guess I'll go for another... I'll go for another try, but I'm gonna skip past most of the wave and just go to the last wave. So I'll see you guys there. Alright. And we're back. Just finishing up the last wave. Or the second last wave, I should say. Nope, the third last wave. I kind of misjudged that. I'll be honest. But instead of pausing again, I'm just gonna explain what I've done. We'll play out the last two waves together. So this timeline, I invested earlier into the harbors. Like much earlier. Like the first 3 waves. It was a little bit painful to do so because we lost some short-term income, but ultimately ended up gaining a bunch of long-term income. Which is nice. I ended up getting spearmen instead of swirly whirly dudes. Because spearmen are just nice. They hard counter the fast dudes, which seem to be like a big problem for us. Probably shouldn't have upgraded the walls, come to think of it. I didn't invest in this little outpost here, which, like, you know, literally does nothing for us. Instead, I kind of focused inwards and on the economy, and I think we're in a much better position than we were last time. I mean, we still have 40 gold, and I'm not quite sure what all to spend it on. It would be nice to save a little bit of money on the various towers. There's no reason we have to spend our money right now. Unless we think we can't survive this wave, which I think we can survive the wave. Probably gonna just have some knights play bodyguard here. Oh yeah, and I got hunters instead of flame arrows. Just to benefit from the difference in targeting AI between the 2 unit types. I think I'll have some knights out here just to tank for the towers. It probably would be worth to waste 1 gold just to get an oil tower here. Actually, I'll get a... Do I really want an oil tower here? Maybe I'll get a fortress tower. Because I'm just thinking the oil probably won't get used in the final wave. It's kind of a little bit of a mistake. Yeah, I'll get a... I could get a healing tower, actually. That wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't be very good either. I'll get the fortress. It is whatever. I'll get a little bit more AoE. Sort of have these guys just camp outside the wall, because I don't think they're going to get hit. I just noticed we have literally nothing for the top left. Guess I'll invest some dudes here. And I'll get the rest of the flame archers. To be honest, I think the flame archers need to be down here, sort of holding the line. We could just have the hunters help kill these guys, I guess. And I think I'm gonna want the spearmen and the hunters to kill the fast guys down here. For the most part. Just because that's what the spearmen are good at. And the rest of the spearmen I'll put on the left-hand flank just to serve as budget knights. That should be fine. Should be good enough. There's a flame archer mixed in with the spearmen. That is whatever. Luckily they're slow enough. Can yoink them. Do I think this can handle this? I mean, it's 4 towers and my home base tower. And all those units to handle the left-hand flank. Yeah, I think we're probably fine. The right-hand flank is a little bit sketchy, actually, conversely. So I'll just lock in some dudes here. But all these slimes are just going to chomp on the fortress tower, which should have a lot of HP. I personally am just going to manually hold the spearmen and knights back. So that they can fight within the safety of the towers and shit, instead of fighting outside of the range of all my awesome units. Okay, please don't follow me, ogre. It's a little annoying. The spearmen ran in front of the knights and are just getting damaged, but whatever. Obviously, we're going to lose tower. That is what it is. Looks like the top left is super fine, because the hunters have went and just fucked off from the post. Yeah. I have no doubt in my mind that the right-hand flank is completely fine, too. Looks like we're going to lose the wall, but now we're just playing cleanup, so we're not going to lose any buildings, probably. Yeah. Let me just take a peek at the right-hand flank. It's completely 100% safe, even the harbor is not destroyed. That's an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold. And now we're on our last wave. So must-have upgrades, the wall upgrades, definitely. Remember, the wall on the bottom left is fine too. Amazing. I do think the oil tower here just makes sense. I could maybe have a ballista tower here, maybe just an ironclad. Ironclad's in the center. Could be decent. This one could be an ironclad as well, I think, instead of a burning oil. It seems a little bit counterintuitive, but it always gets chomped on so much. I think this tower should be a ballista, just so that it focuses the boss every single wave. This one could be a ballista too, back here. And we're going to want this one to be either an ironclad or an oil tower. Either or. I think an ironclad will be fine. Because we're going to have flame archers here. And this guy will definitely be a ballista. Okay, I think this guy's a ballista. This guy can be another ironclad. And this guy can also be an ironclad, I guess. Or maybe they should be a support tower. I mean, more DPS good. They buffed the ironclad towers to have double the DPS of an ordinary, or of the previous tower. It shoots 2 bolts at once. I guess double the DPS of its previous form, actually. I think we're going to want the hunters to sort of be the more mobile defenses, and the flame arrow people to be the more static defenses. Like I could just have them lock position in the 2 nooks. Actually the 3 nooks, because we're going to want some back here too. It's a little bit of a gamble to have these guys locked in back here, because it's basically precluding them from reinforcing the other zones. But whatever. The remaining dudes, I think just smattering the spearmen around sort of makes sense to me. And then we can do the same with the knights. And hopefully they all just camp around the towers in the support from our lovely AoE archers. Whoops, accidentally put these guys on hold position. That is the exact wrong order for the knights, in my opinion. We're going to want them to move around a little bit, because this is such a bouncy wave. Okay. I feel much more confident this time. We have like twice as many 3rd tier towers. It's hard to imagine that we'll end up losing. These motherfuckers need to pull back to the safety of the towers, to the safety of the AoE. I'll personally handle boss. Not 100% sure if we made the right decision with the ironclads, but I mean, they're doing decent DPS, I guess. A support tower actually would be really fucking nice. Oh well. It's too late for regrets now. If this ironclad tower is more than half HP, I think it'll possibly be worth it. No, it's fucking destroyed. We should have went with the oil tower. Fuck me. Okay, well, whatever. It's already going to hell. Now, our archers are positioned to help out our ironclad tower on this flank. So we are probably going to have a better time with the left-hand side. Some sort of tower is pinging. I think it's our oil tower is just pinging the boss over and over, which is also nice. I guess this should have also been an oil tower because it's fucking gonzo beans. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm a little bit unhappy about my melee units just kind of bunching the enemies up a bit. But whatever. At the end of the day, they're just going to start respawning, so hopefully it ends up working out. Some of the Slimenoids are going to attack my fortress tower on the right side. So that's sparing the wall some HP, at least. Let's see, an AoE seems to be doing pretty okay. Please free my tower before it gets destroyed. It has been destroyed. Well, whatever. I trust in my dudes. Okay, the left-hand wall is fallen. That was very not great. At least the ballista's chunking the boss a bit. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And luckily, the AoE is chunking him good. Hopefully my oil dudes, my fire archers, deal with the horde before all my shit's lost. I mean, worst case scenario, it's the hunters respawning that's lost, not the flame archers that's lost. No, it's perfectly fine. The right-hand tower is not looking so good either. That's very not great. My flame archers are getting a little bit chewed on as well. I did not expect to die to that dude. Our castle's still remaining pretty healthy. I think we'll mostly be fine here. I'm just gonna ping the boss from the safe little zone behind the wall. Very cool. Probably need to get out of the line of fire here. It's a little bit of a spooky wave. I think the Iron Fortress Tower, I was looking at the wrong spot. The Iron Fortress Tower does seem to do a little bit more damage to these roly-poly guys, so that is a benefit. Our castle does seem to be getting turbo fucked once more. That's really not ideal. It can't be tanking any more damage like this. I think we're on a fast track to yet another loss. Very not cool. Obviously, I'm not going to give up until the end, but still. I'm going to personally try to make this wave go by as quick as possible. Sweet. I think we got like half the spawn. Okay. Luckily enough, this sort of back zone is well defended. It doesn't really matter as much. I think I'm gonna try to pull my archers over. If they die, so be it. That just will give them the option to respawn. I just need to pull all my fucking forces back. They absolutely can't be out of position here, or else shit will get screwed super badly. If we let any roly-polies touch the walls, our castle just game over. No, we've contained them, for the most part. Oh boy, some are getting through. It's getting a little dire, but we've destroyed the boss. We're now just playing cleanup duty. The fucking Slimers are getting killed. We have survived. And we've gotten our 6th crown. Or, not our 6th crown, but we've completed the F quest. Very fantastic. We even got a new record. What's this? A mine upgrade? Your mines are indestructible? That's pretty good. We've got God's Lotion. I think we got this before, but then they swapped the levels around. That's amazing. That last crown was much more of a friggin' pain in the ass than I initially anticipated. This next one seems pretty rough as well. But the Tiger God, plus the God of Death, plus the God of Destruction. Either way, I'm glad I ended up giving it another go. It would have been very demoralizing if I spent like an extra 40 minutes or so fucking going for a second loss in the same video. It ended up working out. I'm kind of liking the ironclad towers. The towers do seem a little bit weak though. God, they're gonna get so tore up with the Tiger God. We might need to pursue like getting melee defense or something. Not quite sure. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for some more Thronefall. Goodbye!